Top 10 enchanting forests that feel like another world. Imagine stepping into a forest so surreal that it feels like you've crossed into a different dimension, where every leaf, shadow, and whisper of the wind seems to hold a secret from a fairy tale. Forests like these aren't just patches of trees. They are magical realms that evoke awe, mystery, and wonder. Around the world, some forests stand out for their ethereal beauty, ancient vibes, and almost otherworldly atmosphere. Whether it's due to towering trees wrapped in moss, vibrant bioluminescent life, or peculiar formations sculpted by nature, these forests captivate explorers and dreamers alike. Today, we're diving into 10 enchanting forests that feel like portals to another world, places that promise to ignite your imagination and reconnect you with nature's magic in the most profound way. The Black Forest, Germany. The Black Forest, or Schwarzwald, in southwestern Germany, is the quintessential enchanted woodland, steeped in folklore and mystery. Known for its dense, dark canopy of towering firs and spruces, the forest's name reflects how sunlight barely pierces through, creating an almost twilight ambiance even during the day. It's famously linked to the Brothers Grimm fairy tales, with winding paths that lead to quaint villages and cuckoo clock workshops, blending natural beauty with rich cultural history. The forest floor is carpeted with moss, mushrooms, and ancient ferns, adding layers of texture and color. Yakushima Forest, Japan. Nestled on the subtropical island of Yakushima, this forest is a UNESCO World Heritage Site famed for its lush, moss-covered cedar trees that are thousands of years old. Yakushima's humid climate fosters dense vegetation, turning the forest floor into a thick, vibrant green carpet that seems to pulse with life. Its atmosphere is often compared to a fantasy world, with mist weaving through the ancient trees and streams shimmering in the filtered sunlight. The forest inspired the magical landscapes in Studio Ghibli's film Princess Mononoke, and its spiritual energy is deeply rooted in local Shinto beliefs. However, the remoteness and rugged terrain make it a destination for serious hikers prepared for steep climbs. Crooked Forest, Poland. The Crooked Forest near Zoraki, Poland, offers one of the most peculiar and enchanting sights on the planet. A grove of pine trees bent sharply near their bases, all curving in the same mysterious direction. No one knows exactly why these trees grew this way. Theories range from human interference to natural phenomena, but the eerie uniformity creates an almost alien landscape. Walking into this forest feels like entering a secret, otherworldly garden, where nature's rules seem to bend and twist. The trees' bizarre shapes provoke curiosity and wonder, inviting visitors to ponder nature's mysteries. Despite its beauty, the Crooked Forest is relatively small and fragile, so responsible visitation is important to preserve its unique charm. It's a rare spot where the strange and the beautiful coexist, challenging our understanding of natural growth and design. Redwood National and State Parks, USA. Home to the tallest trees on Earth, California's Redwood National and State Parks create a surreal, cathedral-like forest that feels both humbling and magical. These ancient redwoods soar hundreds of feet into the sky, their massive trunks covered in thick bark that glows warmly in the dappled sunlight. Walking among them, you can't help but feel dwarfed, as if you've stepped into a primordial world untouched by time. The forest floor, blanketed in ferns and moss, hums with life. Deer, birds, and elusive creatures calling out in the silence. While awe-inspiring, these towering giants require careful conservation efforts to protect against logging and climate threats. Sundarbans Mangrove Forest, India and Bangladesh. The Sundarbans, straddling the border of India and Bangladesh, is the largest mangrove forest in the world, and an ecological marvel unlike any other. Its labyrinth of tidal waterways, mud flats, and dense mangrove trees creates an eerie yet mesmerizing landscape that shifts with the tides. This forest is home to the elusive Bengal tiger, making it as dangerous as it is enchanting. Navigating its waterways feels like entering a mysterious living maze, where every bend might reveal wildlife or hidden secrets. The Sundarbans' unique ecosystem protects biodiversity and sustains millions of people but rising sea levels and human conflict threaten its delicate balance. Crooked Forest, Poland. The Crooked Forest near Zoraki, Poland offers one of the most peculiar and enchanting sights on the planet, a grove of pine trees bent sharply near their bases, all curving in the same mysterious direction. No one knows exactly why these trees grew this way. Theories range from human interference to natural phenomena, but the eerie uniformity creates an almost alien landscape. Walking into this forest feels like entering a secret, otherworldly garden, where nature's rules seem to bend and twist. The trees' bizarre shapes provoke curiosity and wonder, inviting visitors to ponder nature's mysteries. Despite its beauty, the Crooked Forest is relatively small and fragile, so responsible visitation is important to preserve its unique charm. Hallerbos Forest, Belgium. Hallerbos Forest is renowned for its breathtaking bluebell carpet that blooms every spring, turning the forest floor into a vivid blue sea that feels almost supernatural. This dense woodland, often called the Blue Forest, hosts ancient beech trees whose twisting branches create a canopy that filters soft light onto the vibrant flowers below. The fleeting bloom lasts only a few weeks, making timing your visit crucial to experience this floral spectacle. Local legends speak of fairies and spirits dancing among the bluebells, enhancing the forest's mystical aura. However, visitors should be mindful of preserving the delicate ecosystem by sticking to paths and respecting the natural habitat. Monteverde Cloud Forest, Costa Rica. High in the mountains of Costa Rica, the Monteverde Cloud Forest is shrouded in mist and dripping with moss, creating an otherworldly atmosphere reminiscent of a fantasy novel. The constant fog diffuses sunlight, bathing everything in a soft silver glow, while orchids, bromeliads, and ferns cling to ancient trees like living jewelry. This cloud forest boasts one of the highest biodiversity levels on Earth, home to jaguars, quetzalbirds, and countless rare species. While its beauty is undeniable, the cloud forest is vulnerable to climate change and human encroachment, urging visitors to practice eco-friendly tourism. Sagano Bamboo Forest, Japan. The Sagano Bamboo Forest in Kyoto is a world apart, with towering bamboo stalks swaying gracefully and creating a mesmerizing rhythmic sound as the wind passes through. Walking its narrow paths feels like gliding through a serene, endless green corridor that stretches beyond sight. The bamboo's slender, repetitive structure gives the forest a minimalist beauty that's both calming and hypnotic, evoking Zen principles of simplicity and harmony. Despite its peaceful ambiance, the forest can get crowded with tourists, so visiting early morning or off-season is recommended to fully absorb its tranquil magic. The Sagano Bamboo Forest is not just a natural wonder, but a cultural icon that invites reflection, making it feel like a meditative escape from the modern world. Daintree Rainforest, Australia. The Daintree Rainforest in Queensland is one of the oldest tropical rainforests on Earth, estimated to be around 180 million years old. Its dense canopy shelters ancient plant species and rare wildlife, creating a lush, vibrant ecosystem bursting with life. The forest's verdant green hues and twisting vines evoke a primeval world where the air feels thick with humidity and the sounds of exotic birds and insects fill every corner. Despite its beauty, the Daintree is fragile and faces threats from tourism and climate change, highlighting the need for careful preservation. Walking through its trails, you'll sense the raw power and timelessness of nature, a deep reminder of Earth's resilience and the importance of protecting such mystical places. If this journey through these otherworldly forests sparked your imagination, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow adventurers. Drop a comment telling us which enchanted forest you'd love to explore, or share your own magical nature experiences. Your support helps us bring more incredible explorations right to your screen.